Just a moment, let's revisit all the time we seem to have wasted right now. Black and white, the truth is vivid. It's a shame that we've been living this way, 'cause we've been given so much time to love.
I'm Keely Ferguson, and we're in Detroit, and this is Theorematic.
No, I do it for the city. It's getting so hot in here, knew I'd do it one day. Set the city on fire.
Honestly, growing up in Detroit is obviously, Motown. My parents were a part of Motown, so I grew up around music, surrounded in it. I was on tour with my dad. He works for the Spinners. He's the MD, and my mom was working with Aretha Franklin. And so by the time I was in the 3rd grade, I figured out I liked, rhyming things together and adding melody. My mom had a songbook, and I found it one day, and I made up like this whole album to her lyrics with a different melody, and I recorded it in our basement. And she was so shocked. They didn't even really know that I was really picking up on music like that because I showed no interest in it. I mean, I played piano. My dad made sure that I was heavily involved in jazz programs, even playing the clarinet in elementary school. I went to Blue Lake camp. And, I went to band camp. But I've just been in music my whole entire life. It's like music is life.
My name, good girl down on the floor. Take it where the good girls don't. I'ma give you what you want.
When I decided to do music full time, it was my sophomore year in college, and I was spending the majority of my time outside of school, not doing my homework, and not like I would get to school and be cool and be able to keep up and everything. But when I was outside of school, I was at the recording studio or trying to take classes to better my performances and everything. And then I took a trip to LA, and I was with a production company that we started ourselves. We were called Evolution's Music Group. And we took some meetings, and everybody was kind of blown away, and they were like, yo, you could really do this, you should be the artist, because at the time I was just doing songwriting. I didn't care about being an artist or anything like that. But they're like, no, you should. It's way harder to find someone, to record your songs versus you get out and have the support that you need, to really push your music the way you want it to be pushed. And so from that day, I came home, and I was like, yo, I set the team down. I was like, I'm going to be an artist. And I'm sticking to it, and I'm, just gonna let my voice be heard.
Stress, effortless stability. I feel so weightless. There's no boundaries. I'm free falling.
I'm getting ready to release my first project. I released the single from it. It's called NASA. I wrote NASA 2 years ago on the piano, and I just kind of brought all my music. I started it all in my bedroom or in the living room on the piano, on my guitar. And then I would bring it to producers, and they, build around it and build the track up. And it's about just love and the many stages that it goes through, and the various emotions and ranges that you have to go through, from being left alone and feeling isolated, or not really knowing what it is. It's just kind of the relation of love and dark matter. It's you don't really know what it is. Nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows how to get it, how to really, it's no really blueprint for it. It's just, all of a sudden it's there. The music industry has become extremely saturated. No disrespect to anybody doing what they do, but it's really saturated, and I feel a lot of it isn't from the heart anymore, But I just want to make sure that, my music is felt. And I think that's where I wanted to reside, in the hearts of all of my listeners, you know, wherever they are, in Detroit, in New York, you know, Atlanta, New Zealand, wherever in the world. Hopefully it reaches out to everybody. Starry-eyed homicide. I'm never coming back to her. Never coming back to her.